So, in this video I want to talk to you about a question I always get, and a question, I wouldn't say a question, but a message, an email, a conversation I'm always 2 seconds away from, and that is how to find a mentor. Now, I'm going to be quite biased on this video because I've always had like a bit of a side view of the whole idea of mentorship and the word mentor, because I think at times it's used as a way of kind of suppressing your current ability to giving the authority to someone else. Now, I think the word mentor is not a bad thing, and having a mentor is not a bad thing, but I think it's important to have the psychology of understanding what it is you're actually looking for, because I think a lot of the time people tend to focus on finding a mentor that can guide them in life and in their experience, and just kind of answer questions that really they're not even in a position to answer. I think what we as aspiring individuals should be trying to gear towards is finding advisors, because I think advisors give you more of the information you need and not the title that you want, because I think a lot of the time people are looking more towards success and successful people as people that they want to guide them without realizing exactly what they need from them. And I think it's important psychologically to identify that you are looking for an advisor and not someone to tell you what to do or how better or what you think you're missing in your life, because I think a lot of the time you have to understand that these people that are in positions that you want to get information from are busy, and they just don't have the knowledge or whereabouts of your life to really tell you what's right or wrong for it. But I think what you can do is go in from a position of gearing about the information you want to retrieve from the person that has the information as an advisor. So securing an advisor, now I'm going to scrap it and say an advisor, is a very artful and skillful trait, because a lot of the time people are looking for advisors, aka mentors, to advise them on their business, but never really have either value to give their mentor that they're aspiring to achieve, or don't even know what they really want from them. So I think the first and foremost thing to really understand about trying to source a mentor or someone to advise you on what you're trying to create is to understand exactly where you want help. Is it in the accounting? Is it in taxes? Is it in branding? Is it in marketing? Really try to pinpoint exactly what it is that you want the help in, because trying to meet someone to solve your life is not going to be a one-trick 1 hour conversation that happens every other month. That's a journey of life. I think we all continue to pursue that question. But I'm trying to find someone that can help you on the exact areas that you're suffering on or need more help or support in is much more effective with both your time and the mentor's time, right? The second thing is to try to identify how you can add value to the person that you want to mentor you. A lot of the time people reach out to people that are successful and feel some form of obligation that should be met by the mentor because they have achieved success. But you have to remember, they still have their life, they still have responsibilities, and they still have things going on in their personal life. So what can you bring to the mentor that you're trying to bring into your life to help guide you on the areas in which you feel you need to improve? And I think a lot of the time when it comes down to it, when you are able to approach a mentor or someone that you want this advice from with a bit of value or just a bit of time and real accuracy on what you need help with, you not only increase the chances, but you make that mentor feel like their help and their advice is going to the right person, and it doesn't take too much of their time because they know exactly what they're answering and what they're going to be working on. But a lot of the time, people tend to be very caught up in the idea of this mentor being Superman and not knowing what they want from the mentor, or not exactly knowing what they can give to the mentor, and only looking at their success as a reason why they have a valid approach to contacting them. So my only 2 points are this: understand exactly what you want help in which area, and based on what you're currently working on. If it's an industry, try to identify that industry. Where is it? In music? Is it in e-commerce? Is it in branding? Is it in entertainment? Understand the industry, and then try to understand and figure out how you can really add value to that person or that authority that you see as having the information to help you get to another level. Try to think about it. What nice thing can you do to that mentor? How can you stand out? I've had great people that have reached out to me and done some phenomenal things. Can you send a book to that mentor? Can you try to advise them on how they can improve what they're doing? Or just more importantly, write something that's more heartfelt so that they can really understand not only what you need help in, but that you respect their time and that you're going out of your way and not using the convenience of just using Instagram or LinkedIn or, you know, any messaging app that you can find they're accessible on. You know, just try to take the time to be a bit more bespoke and know what you want. And that's the best way to secure a mentor. Because for me, I think a lot of people that reach out to me, I get it every single day, if not every day, every other day, someone wanting some advice or some tips. But what I tend to not see, and the ones that do win, are the ones that step to the side and know exactly what they want helping from me, as well as stepping to the side and respectfully giving some value back as well. Because I think putting the power on the mentor as the person that knows everything is the wrong way of going about it. See yourself as a vessel, and along your journey, you want as much advice from different people with different bits of experience. Listen, I'm Leonard Sekyonda. It's always good sharing insight and information with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and make sure that you subscribe by clicking the icon button below. And also, don't forget to leave a comment on the topics that you'd like me to discuss in these videos, and I'll be more than happy to address them in videos to come. Once again, look forward to speaking to you again. I'm Leonard Sekyonda, and catch you on the other side.